How are y'all dickheads doing? It is I, once again, Dick Record, coming to you live from the studio in New York City. We're about to do a premiere draft from the Outlaws of Thunder Junction set on Magic the Gathering Arena. But before we get into it, if you're new to the channel and you like it what you see, please like, share, and subscribe. And more importantly, come over to twitch.tv/DickRecord. Link in the description where you catch me streaming video games, leather crafts, some Magic the Gathering content, and other assorted nonsense every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from around 4 to around 8 Eastern Standard Time. With that out of the way, pack one, pick one. What are we getting? Alright, Cruel Ultimatum. I've seen so many people do the Cruel Ultimatum deck. Is it my turn to Cruel Ultimatum? Grixis people out? Do I? It's early enough in the format, right? So we're gonna want 1/1 removal. We're not gonna want to, not 1/1 removal. We're gonna want to outvalue our opponent. We're going to want to get a lot of fixing like this Flooded Canyon. We gotta stay real. It is, I think, by far one of the better cards in this pack. Yeah, I think this is a pretty weak pack. Throw from the Saddle is pretty good. Wrangler of the Damned, I don't really want to take that yet. I kind of want to avoid blue and red, and we're going to try to stick mainly with black, I guess. I'm going to try the Cruel Ultimatum deck. I'm going to try it. We're going to try it. We're going to try it, guys. This is it. This is it. This is it. Oh, boy. All right, so what are we getting here? Canyon Crab's not bad. Contractor's pretty good. There's another Wrangler of the Damned. If you're in the blue-black deck, you're pretty happy, actually. I think we could take the Crab here over the Shark. Skullduggery is pretty good. The Canyon Crab does one thing that's very important here. It's a wall. It's an 0/5. Sure, it can attack, but it's going to be a wall. We're going to keep it up for defense. We're going to try to high-pick other deserts. And this allows us to loot away cards. Yeah, I'm going to take the Canyon Crab here. Seems like a great choice, actually. Aloe Alchemist is actually really good. I don't know how to feel about Anti-Joins Up because it's very hard to cast for 5 damage to a creature or planeswalker. The only planeswalkers that exist in this format are Oko and Jace, and unless you cast this like immediately after those hit the board, they're gonna be around for a bit. Yeah, I'm gonna take the Canyon Crab here. Lone Shark would also be good. Skullduggery is also a great card, but Canyon Crab is gonna try to get us there. All right, so Irascible Wolverine. So, okay, so the issue that I have with Irascible Wolverine is if it does exile our Cruel Ultimatum, that will suck. I'm going to take the Sharpshooter because it's just what a lot of people are calling Bone Crusher Giant, right? You plot it and something gets hit for 2, right? And the next turn you have a 3/3. Cool. So yeah, we're going to take that. Of these other ones, Slickshot Vault Buster is actually not bad. I think we're going to try to lean into either black-red or blue-red and splash the other color. We could just be all 3 colors, but we're going to need a lot of fixing. Silver Deputy then becomes very worth considering because of that. Clear Shot's very good. Humiliate's very good. But yeah, we're going to take the Longhorn Sharpshooter. Forsaken Mind. Ooh. Okay, so some pretty good stuff here. I like the Servant of the Stinger because, again, it's another creature that your opponents are not going to really want to attack into. It's a 1/3 with Death Touch. There's going to be times where we can just grab our Cruel Ultimatum with it. I don't think that's going to happen often, but a 1/3 with Death Touch for 2 is going to be a problem for our opponent to deal with. We're going to want to play as much interaction and stuff to prevent our opponent from really getting at us, which is why I'm passing on the Forsaken Miner, because this can't block. This is an aggressive card that has a lot of use in decks where you sacrifice creatures or just want to be aggressive in black, but we're going to take the Cruel Stinger. Nice 2-drop. Contractor seems good. Hypothesis. There's a double down. There's a lot of good stuff here. I think we could take the Hypothesis here. It is a late stage removal spell that also can be a removal spell that just draws you 2 cards at the base rate, right? If you get cards that you like, cool. You may discard, so you can keep everything in your hand. I think it's the best card here for us. Unscrupulous Contractor seems good until you realize that the common version of this, the 3/1, actually might just be better. because at least you get to like keep a creature. This might be better if you can like steal your opponent's creature though. But I'm gonna take the Hypothesis here. We're in it, baby. We are in this absolute nonsense deck. Of these cards, I believe that the Take the Fall is probably the best card for us. So let's take that. It cycles itself and then replaces itself. Let's see. It replaces itself and can blank an attack. None of these are really good for us. I guess the Boombox is playable. Artifact, creature, and land. But that's going to take a lot. This is very much a control card, right? And we're trying to play control. But by the time we actually get to Boombox our opponent, I think of all of these, we might just want the Rooftop Assassin. Right? It's a flash blocker that can gain us life over time. Jailbreak Scheme, what does this do? It's between... Actually, it's between a few of these, right? I like the Bloodseeker. We can mill our opponent. We're not going to mill ourselves. Which commits a crime. There's also Vault Buster, which is a nice blocker, actually, as a 1/4. This can gain us some life, though, and it's a 2-drop. We have a fair amount of 2-drops. This is technically a 4-drop. We might not be playing the Rooftop Assassin. We're not going to take the Eartha Joe or the Bristling Backwoods here. I will take the Bloodseeker, though. Again, we're going to really high pick removal and interaction. Is Thunder Salvo better than Take the Fall? That's a good question, actually. This is removal. Removal is very important in this format. Let's see. You know what? Let's take the Fall for now. That one's there. Skullduggery Wield. I think we could take Skullduggery over Annie Joins Up. Just... Or there is Discerning Peddler, actually. No, let's take the Skullduggery. This crimes, although we don't have many creatures, right? We have a smattering. We have a smattering. Quilled Charger's okay. You know what? Actually, let's take the Skullduggery. Humiliate. Thunder Salvo. We got one of those. So it seems like red is pretty open, actually. And there's an Izumi Link Breaker. And we're not taking that. We're not playing that. Another Kellen Joins Up. Another one of these. Heartless Pillage. What is this? Hollow Marauder? That actually seems really good. If our graveyard's full of creatures, cool. This is a 4/2 that forces our opponent to discard a card and possibly draws us a card if they have nothing left in their hand. Yeah. Get on. Don't want the flats. Don't want fixing like the gold pan. It's not going to be enough. Again, the miner's not great here. Boombox, we're going to try to avoid. We're going to try to avoid cards like that. Seize the Secrets, I wouldn't mind one of, but I think the Hollow Marauder ends up being one of the better cards for us here. Heartless Pillage. God, I just realized how low resolution the Prosperity the background of this card is. Like, did they scan it in very low resolution? How are the other cards? I guess they're kind of low resolution too. But yeah, let's take the Hollow Marauder. I know it seems like a very high drop. Trust me, it's not too high of a drop. Detention Sphere seems nice. There's a Slick Shot Lockpicker. Oh man, are we doing this? You imagine Slick Shot Lockpicker into Cruel Ultimatum #2. Woo! That's gonna hurt. We won't take the Lush Oasis, but I wouldn't mind an Oasis Gardener, actually. It gains us 2 life. I've spoken the praises of this before. A 3-mana 2/2 that gains you 2 life and can tap for 1 mana of any color. When we're trying to do Cruel Ultimatum nonsense is actually really good. I'm gonna take the Slick Shot Lockpicker. There will be times where we go Lockpicker into Thunder Salvo to kill an X3 rather. Outside of that, there's a Take the Fall, which could also just cycle, right? Detention Sphere is good. Torpor Orb is useless in this format. We'll take the Lockpicker. There's another Lockpicker. There's a Slick Sequence. Not a fan, actually. There's a Desert's Dew, which would be great. Actually, no, let's take the Lockpicker here. Because Lockpicker can rebuy things like Consuming Ashes. This is Consuming Ashes. I'd like a Consuming Ashes. Let's get the Consuming Ashes as a one of. There are going to be times where we're going to have to deal with something stupid like Rakdos. And not being able to exile creatures is going to be a problem there. I didn't even notice that until I was like looking at the Desert's Dew, because I was like, Desert's Dew, if we have enough deserts, can deal with Rakdos. Wait a minute, there's a Consuming Ashes. We already have 1 Slick Shot Lockpicker. I wouldn't mind the second. But we're going to take this Consuming Ashes. It's going to be great in this deck, I promise. There's a Contractor. There's a Vault Plunderer. There's a Gulch. So we're going to want things that help us draw cards like Seize the Secrets, Vault Plunderer. We're going to want a few of these. There's 2 Thunder Salvos, which is kind of fun. And then there's the combo of Take for a Ride followed by Unscrupulous Contractor to just kill anything. It's actually kind of fun, but I'm going to take the Vault Plunderer here because it represents it basically replaces itself. Do we take a Mourner Surprise here, or do we take a Raven here? I feel like nothing else is really great here. We want a lot of deserts, which is why I'm considering taking the Raven, right? Every time we play one of those dual deserts, it crimes. Criming drains our opponent. Which is why, and it's just a nice 2-drop that can get in. Is it better than Mourner Surprise? I think so. I don't think we have enough creatures yet either. So we're going to take even though the Mourner Surprise is a creature, technically it's a 1/1. We're going to take that. I think we take the Oasis Gardener over anything else here. Shackle Slinger. It's tap, put a stun counter on it. Otherwise, tap it. That seems okay. I think we want the Gardener over anything else here. I wouldn't mind the Vault Buster, but let's take a Gardener. We're going to need these things. There's an Eroded Canyon. That's perfect for us. And again, like I said before, we got to high pick these deserts, especially if they're on color. There's a Silver Deputy, but I think we take the Vault Plunderer. We just want to draw into our lands and everything. Mischief is kind of unplayable, as is Pitiless Carnage. Ugh. Demonic Ruckus is not terrible, though. I've seen this get some use in Pioneer and Standard. But yeah, we're going to take the Plunderer here. I just want to churn through the deck. I'll take a Seize the Secrets. Again, we want to churn through the deck. Black Snag Buzzard and Iron Fist Pulverizer don't really have a great use here, but Seize the Secrets does. There's nothing for us here. It's either between Vraska Joins Up and Torpor Orb. And they're both bad. Like, I guess I'll take Vraska Joins Up. I don't know. The Lockpicker wheeled, as did the Slick Sequence. I'm not a big fan of Slick Sequence. I'm going to take the Lockpicker. It's going to help us rebuy our removal spells. There's another Thunder Salvo. There's another Rooftop Assassin, which we are not playing 2 of. Island. Alright, Roxanne Star. Oh my god, there's a Bonnie Paul. What a pack. What a pack. Holy crap. Alright, so we are pretty into blue, so Bonnie Paul is going to be very good here. As much as I'd like to say, get on board Roxanne Starfall, and that is not going to wheel, by the way. We definitely take the Bonnie Paul. We'd be dumb not to. Other cards from here that are worth considering. Not nearly anything as high pick as Bonnie Paul. There's the Emergent Haunting, which is not bad, but I don't think it's for this deck. There's the Mourner Surprise. Although the Emergent Haunting can allow us to surveil things away and fix our draw. We take the Bonnie Paul and we don't even ask questions about it. Absolutely silly card. I don't even know why they printed it. Oh my god, there's a lot of good stuff here. There's another Lockpicker. There's a Calamity. Do we have any good ETB creatures? I guess the Plunderers can be, as well as the Lockpickers. This only has Saddle 1. There's also a Consuming Ashes. We need creatures, though. This is an on-color creature. It's wild that it exists. It's a 4/6. So it's pretty top of the curve next to Bonnie Paul. Do I just want another Consuming Ashes? I don't think I do. Right? We gotta really take fixing, though. So anytime I see an on-color desert, or one of those Scarecrows, or even this Mirage Mesa here, that is another Cruel Ultimatum. We don't need 2. We don't need 2. Anybody who's saying that we need 2, shush. We could also just take this Raven. We have 15 creatures. I think we cut this creature, actually. I think we take the Raven. As much as I want the Mirage Mace. Nah, you know what? They're both good. They're both good. This is another Slick Shot. Lockpicker. Don't think I didn't notice that. We're going to take the Raven. Because quoth the Raven nevermore. No, we have to take the land. I'm sorry. Our land base is like, it's 4 colors. It's too wild. What is this? Rictus Robber. Why would anybody pass this? Ride down. Arid Archway is not for us. We're going to try our absolute best to get to these other cards. But yeah, Rictus Robber is just 2 bodies. In an ETBs, if a creature died, create a 2/2. Plots for 3. So it could be a 3-mana Grave Titan. Yeah, we're going to take that. That's like very good here. Definitely the best card in this pack for us. Ariat or the Soured Springs. Gee, God, there's another Hypothesis. Absolutely nuts. We're going to take the Soured Springs. Make Your Unluck would be okay, I think, considering that we're splashing for Bonnie Paul. I'm going to take the Soured Springs. Rictus Robber number 2. Jeez. Did black just open up? Take out Rictus Robber. Oh god. A cool. Why? Why? Why do you mock me? Why do you mock me? Sacrifice 3 other creatures. Put target creature from your hand onto the battlefield. We're going to take the Fibblethip. I didn't even mean to take it that hard. There's a Luxurious Locomotive which can get us... I think we just take the Lockpicker here. Over the Loan Shark or the Luxurious Locomotive. Even though the Luxurious Locomotive can make treasure. Of all these, I think we actually take the Sterling Hound. It's playable. We can use it to surveil into our lands. It's probably the first cut, though. These Lockpickers are actually really good. There's a Discerning Peddler, which is pretty late for a Discerning Peddler. And yeah, we're going to try to use that to dig. We have 1 Raven. Okay, I didn't take the other one. I took the land, that's why. We have 2 of these lands. Alright, that's fine. Desperate Bloodseeker. Yeah. Canyon Crab. I don't think it's any of these. Oh, Take the Fall is fine, but I think we cut one of them. Nizumi Linkbreaker gets a cut too. Ride Down or Rodeo Pyromancers. That's actually playable in the deck too, which is funny. When you cast your first spell each turn, add double red. That's really for the red-blue deck. What are we doing here? What's wrong with me? There's a Mourner's Surprise or a Harrier Strix. Jeez. Alright, this is hard, actually. I think... Oh, they're both good. They're both good. They're actually both really good. I think we take the Mourner's Surprise. And the reason why I say that... The Strix can help you loot away things that you don't want. Right? And it commits a crime on ETB. God, that was so hard. That was actually really hard. I think we could have Take the Fall. And possibly a Skullduggery. Let's get rid of one of those. We have too many Thunder Salvos. And how many creatures do we have? 19 creatures. Sterling Hound gets cut. Rictus Robber I think is too good. Hypothesis is pretty good. Bonnie Paul, Hollow Marauder. Cruel Ultimatum. Whoo! Alright, this deck is absolutely insane. I don't know what to think about it. I think we can cut the Bloodseeker, actually. Let me look at the, whoops, wrong one. Let me look at the, no, what is this? TCRE, T-Cree. Alright, so. I think I turned off something just now. Close that. Alright, so we need that. We need these. Hypothesis is great. So many, like, bomby things at the top. Okay. Our mana fixing's okay. Like, not great. Not great. But we're gonna try. We're gonna try really hard. We're Grixis. We're still Grixis. Or even a fellow. Or even a Stinger. Peddler. 2 salvos. Okay, so did it not separate? Did I need to do the space? I did need to do the space. Okay. Alright, so Mourner's Surprise is a creature. Sharpshooter is removal and a creature. So we need 1 less Thunder Salvo. How many lock picks do we have? We have 3 of them. We could just keep, like, plotting them away until we need them. Right? And they can help us rebuy our Mourner's Surprise and other things. Jeez, okay. This is actually really... Okay, so we have 17 creatures. I don't really want to cut anything then. in terms of creatures, which means maybe we take out a Take the Fall. That does help us to stick around longer. Yeah, let's take out one of those. 17 creatures. Win condition and... Okay. I wish we had more ramp. I wish we had like more Oasis Gardeners. I can't figure out what the last card to get rid of is. So... Fibblethip. Why did I take Fibblethip? I don't even know anymore. Done. Oh my god. Oh no, going into round 1. Oh no, going into round 1. Alright, here's our first opponent. I apologize if my deck seems very messed up in the head. Seems fine. We're gonna play this turn 1 anyway, so that we could turn 2 Raven. I'd like to draw a land for Vault Plunderer, but if we don't, we can take the fall on something too. That's great, actually. I'm gonna play this. This will allow us to, and we probably just plot that. This will allow us to crime with the Raven out, which I think is just useful. Okay. Plotting something. Okay, so next. Hit them. What did they plot? Seraph of Safe Passage. Play that. Bing ya. Crime ya. And end turn. Next turn we can... Prickly Pear, okay. Resolve. Yeah, I don't have any counter magic. It's weird that they're like hovering over my lands for so long. Okay, they have a 3-power creature now. And pass. My turn. Cruel Ultimatum. We're gonna Vault Plunderer here. I'd like to draw a blue source. Target me. Draw a card. Okay, that's not it. I'll attack anyway. Bunk. Vault Plunderer still trades with any of their creatures. Preferably would not want to trade with this thing, but I will put it in front of the Sheriff or the Prickly Pear. Let's see. Of all these, I think... I could pitch the Take the Fall to the Lockpicker. I'm sorry, to the Peddler. And then rebuy it with the Lockpicker. I could do the same thing with the Cruel Ultimatum, which we might have to do. And then rebuy it with the Lockpicker later on. There's also just plotting my Rictus Robber. Yep, Eartha Joe. Okay. Eartha Joe. Sure. Yep. Okay, so that's a 4-2. I will block that. Actually, wait, hold on. I'll block like this. Because if I draw my... No. Okay. Play this. I could take the fall. Drain here. I don't think we do that here, though. I would have liked to have... Here, I think this is what we do. I think we play this. I do need my... Play this to... Well, let's see. So the Slickshot Lockpicker's not very great here. I think so. It'll make this cost that much less. I do want to keep up mana for the Take the Fall, so I am going to play the Peddler. I'm going to pitch the Lockpicker, because we have 2 of those, actually. Draw land. Okay, next. We can attack with this. Done. And end my turn there. Next turn, we can just Hollow Marauder. They do have access to all these, like, tap things, which is fine. If they attack with Prickly Pear, obviously Peddler goes in front of it. Okay. Dang. Alright. That's a rogue, so we do control an outlaw. We get to drain them too because of the bird. Good old bird. This Sterling Supplier will be a problem though. They are tapped out though, which is pretty good for us. But this is going to be a lot of Damaggio. And I think the Hollow Marauder coming out next turn? Probably next turn, yeah. Resolve. Oh, they're attacking with that. Okay. Pass. Swing with everything. Okay. I think we have to block this, and then we're gonna take the fall bat. And it gets one of these off the board. -4, -0. We drain them. Draw a card. Gong. Sure. Play a land. It's tempting to Consuming Ashes one of these things, but I think right now I need the Hollow Marauder to pressure their hand and also to block that. Committing a crime, draining them for 1, getting a 4/2. You have to discard, and if it's a small card, I draw a card. I think we're getting them right where we want them to be. Yep. Okay, so they pitched a Hellspur Brute. Ooh, no attacks. That's actually pretty good. Okay. They're up to 6 mana. I guess it was because they really didn't want us to draw there. Oof, pardon me. Next turn, if I draw a land, I can play this and... oh boy. Well, that definitely gets the Consuming Ashes treatment next turn. But this match might have gotten that much harder to win. Even though we do have an answer for it. Yeah, I highly... oh no, they already saddled it. I think saddling it with the Prickly Pear might have been better here in this board state, but... because it makes 2 more Prickly Pears, right? Which is a bit much, I'm gonna say. This just spits out a bunch of tokens, which hopefully they just cram onto Calamity. Opponent's big think here. I was kind of hoping to attack with Marauder into the Supplier, but that's not going to be the case here. They're going to get 2 of these. Yep, I'm going to block the Prickly Pear. Yep. Unless they make it so that this isn't a good block for me anymore, in which case, darn. Yep. Yep. Okay, so, oof, this is pretty bad, actually. How much damage is this? 10? 15 damage, Jesus Christ. If I double block the Prickly Pear... I think we have to no block this. I felt bad. Yep. I think we've lost this one, unfortunately. We're gonna play this for green. We don't have it yet, so... we have black, black, blue, blue, red, red. We gotta play this for black. Okay. We pass. No attacks. End turn. When they saddle this, that's when I Consuming Ashes it. Because that gets rid of an attacker for the turn. Might not be enough. We might just be super dead. Okay. Sure. Move to combat. Woo! Okay. That's pretty bad. I guess we're just dead, so we're gonna prime this way, and then do that, and then that's dead. Okay. And I think that's a good game, because we can't block all this. Yeah. Concede. Because even if they actually doing that, oh no, that we still died to that. I was gonna say if they swung out with everything, we could only block 2 creatures. But if they do this, they could just make this 4/4, and then this is a 5/5, and I can only block one of them. So yeah, leave match. Let's see. I don't know if we did anything wrong there particularly. Calamity just kind of got us, which is a shame. I think we needed to stall out longer somehow. We did draw a lot of our bigger spells when we didn't really want them. There were a lot of things that were kind of too big for our creatures at the time. Our deck is very value-based, right? Very, very reliant on value. Maybe Fibblethip is not the correct card for the deck, too. Maybe we just want more interaction. I like my opponent's name. Alright, so let's see. We go first. We got this, this, and this. We have early interaction. We have that. I think this is fine. I'm going to play this for... I think black, right? Do we have anything that's double black? We have double blue. Maybe we do play that for double blue. We have I forgot we had Calamity. Blue. Okay. Just another red source. We'll let them think that we're this deck. Bang them. Hard Bristle Bandit. I'm gonna kill that now. Can't have them ramping. Even though we committed a crime, you know, see the secrets, right? Did a crime! Yep. Voracious Varmint. Alright, so we're drawing into our lands, so that's good. I'm gonna play... because this can sacrifice to kill the, Vault Plunderer. I'm sorry, the Oasis Gardener. So I'm actually going to play the Plunderer first to draw a card. Ooh, that's actually really good here, because I can plot that to just kill the Voracious Varmint. But if they attack me, I will just take it. I'm not take it. Never mind. We're just taking that then. No blocks. And there's a Vault Sterling Keykeeper. Alright, so I think the correct thing to do here is to play this. Do I attack here? What's the more interesting thing? I'm going to get rid of the Voracious Varmint. Plot this. And no attacks. Say go. I think next turn we could actually just Lockpicker into Salvo to kill an X3? Or an X4 actually, because we can Sharpshooter to also get a card back. And we are making our land drops, which is pretty good. I'll block that. Okay, keep the board clear. Well, I guess that's dead. And the Alchemist. Hey! Alright, so... what do we need here? Play this. Play this. Rebuy my this. Play the Thunder Salvo. Kill the Grizzly. Play another land, go. If we draw the Cruel Ultimatum next turn, it's going to feel real bad because of the Oasis Gardener in the hand. If they attack with this, I'm going to block it with the Slick Shot Lockpicker. Buried in the Garden. Ooh. Sure. Alright. I will trade. Do it. Have it. Just have it. Okay. I'm gonna play the Fibblethip first. I'm gonna plot this. What? They must have thought that they still had a what's it called on the board. Sure. Okay. I can't really do that, so we're gonna play this, draw a card. Okay. There's Bonnie Paul. We're going to play this to gain some life. And we're not going to play the Slick Shot Lock Picker just yet because we have a Seize the Secrets in our hand. So, no attacks right now. End turn. Next turn, it's Bonnie Paul season. Sure. Lassoed by the law. Okay. Fibble dibble. Yep. Sure. Spending their turn on that. Cool. Play Bounty of the Paul. The next, we actually just attack with this because it draws us a card and lets us play a land. Sure, we trade with that. I don't care, right? Nothing died, right? So I guess we just seize the secrets time. All right, so we can play a land too, but I'm gonna hold on to the land because we can pass that with the peddler. If they don't have removal for Bonnie Paul, it blocks this indefinitely. Oh, I'll block that, sir. I'm definitely blocking that. Unless you have this creature can't be destroyed. Yeah, I'll block. We're blocking. Sure. Giant Beaver. Okay. God, do we do it now? Because that'd be fucking rude, right? No, next. Send this in. Okay. I think we Rictus Robber then. Because it makes a 4/3. We can play the Peddler. Pitch this land. Draw another card. Canyon Crab. Let's hold on to that. We have a big enough board, I think, here. And if they attack with this, we block it, obviously. Probably with just the Rictus Robber. Aloe Alchemist, okay. Sure. They might have Combat Trick, so... You know, like that 1 mana +2/+2 trample and draw cards spell, right? It was a land. Okay. Calamity? We're going to... Okay. There we go! See? That's how the deck's supposed to play. Stupid! Here we are, 1-1 going into round 2. That's exactly what we wanted the deck to do, by the way. Hashtag... Sorry that rhymed. Go first. This seems good. Maybe. I don't know. Keep. Soured Springs. We're going to keep the... We're going to probably have to cycle the Take the Fall to draw a card. Lockpicker's not bad. Okay. Pass. Pass the blockers. Just cycle this. Draw a card. Break this Robber. Alright. I think we just plot this. Pass. Would like to draw more cards. We have 2 of our bombs in our hand and they're 6-drops. Next turn, if anything, we could just Rictus Robber. Right, but Emergent Haunting's pretty good here. Hold on. Play that. Get this back. Do that. Draw a card. Okay. Play a land. Block this. Say go. Let's see. We have 1 blue source. We have 3 black sources. Okay. So they're making that unblockable. Strange. But sure. Okay, there's a green source. We need another blue source, though. I'm not going to throw this at them right now. So it doesn't make sense to play the Rictus Robber here. So I'm just gonna... Do I just foretell this? If I attack with Slick Shot, Sure Shot, they know that I get another creature. If they don't block it. Yep, okay. Or not lock... shot, Sure Shot, Lockpicker. So we're gonna do that. And then I think we do just spit this out. Because the thing is, if we don't spit it out, they get to attack with this for free. Now that we spat it out, they could pay 3, or they could just not attack with it. Hypothesizzle. Okay. They could pitch a... Yeah, they're going to kill my Rictus Robber. That's fine. Okay. Sure. There's another Rictus Robber there. How's your hand look? Failed fording. So we're gonna pressure their hands. Alright. This can block that, and I don't mind doing that, and this can block the Roadrunner, and I don't mind doing that. They could have the 2 mana, 2 damage. What'd they pitch? Mindslaver. Wow! No attacks here. End turn. Mindslaver. Holy crap. That's that. If they had the land, that would have been like, whoo, whoo. There's the land. They might just pay 3 to make this unblockable. I'm gonna trade with the Haunting if they don't kill the Marauder. And they're going a lot faster than I was hoping, and I was also hoping for more interaction. So sure, Marauding Sphinx. That's my friend Bounty. Next, I'm actually going to attack with this guy, because it draws me a card. Okay, they could have just blocked it. End turn. There's my friend Bounty. Fucking stupid. If we could draw a red source, Calamity's gonna make this Hollow Marauder ruin my opponent's hand. And all we could say about that is yeehaw! 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 7 lands out. And this is only Ward 2, right? Yeah, okay. They can't attack with it unless they can get rid of the Body Pall. Which is one of those, like, sure, type deals. If they bounce the Body Pall, I still keep Gabe the Big Blue Ox here. So, I would like a red source. Just to be perfectly clear, would love a red source. I don't think we have any mountains in the deck, though, right? Oh, there's 3 mountains left. Oh, they're really doing it. Okay, so they're going to be, like, aggressive. Okay. They're putting that back in my hand, sure. I still get to block this. So it's not like they get to get in for... Okay. I don't mind that. Sure. What are the chances they have double... Alright, so let's see. I'm going to send in the Blue Ox here. If I play this, I only have 2 mana open. If I play this... I guess if I foretell that... Alright, so let's... Because they want to counter something here. So we're going to plot this. keep the board clear. They have a 3/5 flyer, and then I'm going to plot this Rictus Robber. And no reason to play that right now, so we'll end our turn here. Because if I can draw another land, I can sure, there's Malcolm the Eyes. Do you have haste? You do have haste. That's 7? No, that's 5 mat. That's 5 damage. If they have that Trumpet Blast, they could win right now. Oh, that's good. That's good. Good game. Got me. Yeah. Come on. Maybe I should have just played out the Sharpshooter, just to have a blocker. I was thinking about, like, how this would just, they could just get the, what's it called? The Roadrunner in, if they paid 3 mana. And so, like, that could have been an issue, right? Even though we had more than enough blockers. We can leave match here. I didn't want them to counter Bonnie Paul on the way back, so that's why I did that. They definitely had the counter magic up, or the counter mana up. Oh, damn shame. All right. 1 and 2 going into match 4. I think that one of the things that's hurting the mana base the most is actually the, hurting the deck most is the mana base, and I do wish that I got another one of those Oasis Gardeners, the Scarecrows. Gaining 2 life and ramping me is very good, I feel. Peddler, sure. Would have liked an early play, but this is fine. Blue Source would also be nice. Play this tapped for blue, so that we can get the Slick Shot Lockpickers out later. Yep. Raucous Entertainer. Drawing lands is very helpful here. I'm going to play the 3-1. I'm going to draw a card. Rictus Robber. We can Rictus Robber next turn. Okay. Ooh. Alright, so we're going to attack here. See if they block. Alright, so we're going to Vault Plunder again. Alright. There's the Mourner Surprise. Map the Frontier. They're ramping into something. You can kind of see it here. Ow. Ow. Alright, they're up to 6 mana. They got something. They got something big. They got something big. Okay, so we're going to attack here. Okay. Then we play the Rictus Robber. Next turn, if we draw a land, it's Calamity. Attack, getting the Vault Plunderer to draw us mini card. They kept the board clear, which is good. If we could just Bonnie Paul too, which would actually be pretty nice. But I think it'll be nicer. Geyser Drake. This does allow them to cast, what's it called for 1 mana? Counter spells for 1 mana, so we have to be very aware of that. I'm gonna send this in. Wait, no. If we cast this, there's a high likelihood they counter it. Make them have it. If they don't counter it, we're going to get 2 more Vault Plunderers out. Submit. Next. Attack with this. Make 2 copies of it. Draw 2 cards. I thought they had counter magic. Now we can play the Soured Springs and then play an island. Big opponent's like, Jesus Christ, this is a lot. And it's going to be 10 damage if they don't block any of it. Okay. Whew. End turn. Opponent's like, Jesus Christ. Wait until you see my next trick, sir. Actually, I don't think I need to do that yet, right? They have a Bonnie Paul, too. Oh, that's cute. Alright, so theirs is pretty large. Is it enough? It might be enough, right? Tumbleweed Brazen, yep. Okay, so they have a Bonnie Paul. We have a Bonnie Paul. If I attack with this, I can make my babe large enough to block one of those. So I think we have to. Actually, no attacks. End turn. Now, if they have removal, we get to Mourner's Surprise. But this is not a great, like... Okay. This is not the best board state for them. It's not the best board state for us either. If they have the Trample Trick, that's pretty bad, actually. But we do have Mourner's Surprise, which is great for us, actually. Okay. Draw a card. Play a land. Yep. Becomes a 10-10. What are the chances that they have Combat Trick? Pretty high, right? Make them have it. Sure. If they have the bounce spell, that's pretty bad too. What I need right now is actually the exile spell. Trash the town. Yeah, I figured they had one of those. Okay, so we gotta draw 2 here. Yep. Pretty good. Okay. Figured I should have put the Vault Plunderer in front of it. I don't know why I didn't. I'm dumb. Ah, stupid of me. Now they have another one of these. Oh, shit. Alright. Alright. This game has gotten away from us. Okay. I would like more card. We don't have any removal spells in the yard. That's the problem. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 mana. We can't do everything that I want to do here. I'm going to... I'm gonna put that over there. Then I'm gonna play this nerd as an 05. I don't think I want any combination of that. Oh, do they have a counter spell for this? One, two, three. I can pay 3 mana. This is looking pretty grim, though. I'm gonna say that. All right. I think that's it. I guess if I sent... No, I can't send Calamity out after them. Can I? Because then it'll be 3 damage. I could draw 2 cards, too. I think they snap lock. Next. No attacks. End turn. Would have really needed a removal spell there. Yep. Draw a card. I can't afford to take any of this, so... we're blocking one of these. Block that, block that. Technically that can't kill that. Okay. Pass to them. Oh, they're letting us keep the Bonnie Paul. Okay. Strange. I would have thought they would have wanted to get rid of that. Okay. And a giant beaver. Okay. My turn? Another land doesn't help here. I guess if I send my Bonnie Paul in, they're probably worried that I'm gonna, like, kill them with it. I'm gonna send this in. Draw a card. Yep. Play that. Next. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Perfect. Done. Okay, so. Do we play that? I think we lockpicker 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, so Mortar Surprise. Get back our Bonnie Paul. Play Bonnie Paul. Void Slime. Okay. Resolve. Play this. Cast. Is this gonna be enough? This. Get Bonnie Paul. We could survive a turn. Yeah. Draw. Yep. If they have a trample trick, that's gonna be bad for us. What are you gonna do, right? Bong, bong, bong. Okay. We have 10. Let's see if they have any more counter magic. Rise of the Varmints. Oh, that might kill us. Okay. So, play Bonnie Paul. Play Raven. That does 4. Is that good enough? No. Next. End turn. This will allow us to trade Bonnie Pauls. God. That's so much damage. Okay. Alright. They're gonna send their babe after us. Or rather, their bow. Okay. Which draws them a card. Yep. Makes sense to do that, yes. Resolve. Okay. It's a 12-12 now. Alright, so pay us. Our thing has to go there. And I think we take 10? Ugh. Pass the damage. Sure. Sure. Oh, fuck. You know, the fucking Thunder Self. I'm stupid. I should've, whatever. Play this. And, I guess we send this in, right? Can we afford to? We're like super dead, aren't we? We can't afford to send that in. We have to play this. Oh, that's right. This has fucking reach. What am I doing? Next. I guess we send it in anyway. Draw a card, right? And if they block with Bonnie Paul, play that. Commits a crime. We drain our opponent. Okay. If they block with Bonnie Paul, I get to Thunder Salvo it. Okay. Go to damage. I think we still die here, because if they just swing out, we're just like super duper dead. Archive trap. Oh man. Does that kill me? No. Okay. Where was all of our removal, by the way? Yeah, they know. Okay, so block this like this. Block this like this. Block this like this and take 6. Good game. Ah, damn shame. Alright, so we tried. We tried to do the old, what's it called? Cruel Ultimatum. Was it wise? Probably not. But It was fun. I think I needed more deserts. There weren't that many deserts going around though, which kind of, you know, like it's just like, I need more desert. Come on, give me another desert. So yeah, I guess we'll claim that. Claim. And if you enjoyed that, please, if you enjoyed seeing me play some wacky stuff, you know, come over, please like, share, and subscribe. But more importantly, come over to twitch.tv/DigRecord. Link in the description, where you can catch me streaming video games, leathercrafts, some Magic the Gathering content, and other sort of nonsense every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from around 4 to around 8 Eastern Standard Time. But with that out of the way, I am out of here.